Hi guys, today's video is another Zoom video, and today I'm talking with the founder of Atelier des ORS. If you don't know Atelier des ORS, these are the bottles of the House of Atelier des ORS. I'm talking to him today about 3 of their fragrances and what's coming up in the future. I speak about BLANC POLYCHROME, also ROUGE SARAY, which is one of my favorite fragrances from this house. In fact, I think I've mentioned before, it's become my favorite from the house, and also LUNE FELINE EXTRAIT, which is now out as well. 3 fragrances, plus what's ahead for the brand and all their upcoming releases and things that they have coming up with the brand. So I know you guys like watching and learning from brands themselves, so today is a video with the founder of Atelier des ORS, and we have a giveaway, so stick around till the end to find out how to participate in the worldwide giveaway for a full bottle of choice of one of the 3 fragrances I'm talking to Jean-Philippe today about. So if you want to find out and learn about Atelier des ORS, then please stay tuned. Well, thank you so much for doing this video with me, Jean-Philippe.
It's always a pleasure, Sebastian.
How's it been going? It's been 2 years since we saw each other. The last time we saw each other was in October of 2019. So what have you guys been up to?
Yeah, it's quite a long time. And during the last 2 years, I mean, we have been experiencing, the same, like everybody, and with less travels, but it gave us, let's say, the opportunity, to focus on what we have been establishing, since we launched in 2015. It was a period of reflection, I would say, thinking how we can bring, the brand forward, move the brand forward, the new challenges, we have to deal with, let's say. And so it was quite interesting in a way, and we have managed also, to develop new and to open new territories. We were busy, in the past, traveling, and how it is. Sometimes it was a crazy rhythm. But here, we were on a hold mode, let's say, for some aspects of our life. So it gave us the opportunity, to open new markets, to create the contacts with new people, and through those video conferences, we managed to stay in touch, and actually we are quite happy because we managed to develop positively the business over the last 2 years. So we are very thankful for that, and we hope things will go back to normal very soon, and we'll be able to meet maybe next year at Essence, like we used to do.
Hoping. So you launched 3 fragrances since we saw each other last. So you launched ROUGE SARAY. You also launched BLANC POLYCHROME.
Correct.
And this has been in the launching stage, LUNE FELINE EXTRAIT. Yes. Tell me about these fragrances.
So actually, the ROUGE SARAY is an addition to the black line. The line we launched at first in 2015, and it's no secret that I've lived in the Middle East for quite some time, and I've been influenced by the arts, the literature, the gastronomy, and actually ROUGE SARAY is just about that. So that first line, the black line, was inspired, let's say, by the Middle East in general, and ROUGE SARAY is no exception. So it's I used to say it's a love letter to Middle East, to the hospitality of the warm welcome you're receiving when you travel to these countries, and we anchor the imaginary of the perfume during the caravan time, when you had those caravan crossing the desert and stopping in the caravanserai to rest. And actually rouge means red, so it's about the red color of the sand in that part. You have in mind the Petra castle, carved in the rocks, so that red rocks. And it's also the color of that reddish color, ambery color of the date. So we work the perfume around the date accord.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
And Sarai, it's coming from Iranian, and it means palace, and then it gave later the caravanserai, that place where the caravans were stopping to rest. So it's very much about the trade routes that, what we have in mind regarding that part of the world, the incense route, and about the hospitality and the warm welcome I've received in all these countries. I was lucky enough to visit in Jordan, in Syria, in Lebanon. And Oman, the Sultanate of Oman, Saudi Arabia. I've been fortunate enough to travel there. So in a way, all the warm welcome I've received, it's in that bottle.
Interesting, because this has become my favorite fragrance from your brand now.
You.
And is it because I'm Middle Eastern and I connect to it somehow? You mentioned Lebanon. You've traveled to Lebanon. So you mentioned, the bottle and the fragrance is just inspired by all the travels there. So that's maybe that's why I'm connected to it. That's why I kind of like it a lot.
Yeah, actually, I've lived in Beirut,
oh, wow.
In Lebanon for 2 years. Many years ago, and it was the gateway, to Middle East, and then I made sure that I will go back there, and I managed to find my first work experience. It was in cigars. That.
Yeah, I've heard.
And I traveled Middle East actually to promote those handmade cigars, and I've been to all those places. So it's very dear to me. I'm very connected to that part of the world. And later on, I lived for 10 years in Dubai, traveling the region. So it's about that, actually.
So when you create a fragrance like this, do you give Marie Salamania, who's your perfumer for the fragrances, do you give her a brief, or does she have something already kind of made up and you kind of put a story around it? How does it work, especially for this one?
No, I mean, it was about. It's not the first one, I would say, inspired, by the Middle East, area, but here it was really about that hospitality. So it was the idea of let's say it's a gourmand. It's not too sweet, but you have that gourmand accord, and it was around the date, which is the fruit you offer. You've been offered. So it was really about that hospitality. So then we worked. We had that date, and then we have also some Guaiac wood. We have some vanilla sandalwood to dress, that date. But the idea was to work around the date. And then obviously Marie has her creative freedom, and
nice.
So we exchanged about during the making of the fragrance, and that's the results we are proud of.
Nice, it's so good. This is a really great gourmand, so delicious. Is there also plum in the notes? Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, plum. There is a plum. You've got some cinnamon as well. You've got some jasmine. So there are a few the few ingredients obviously around to dress that date.
Yum. So after that, you launched BLANC POLYCHROME.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this one.
So BLANC POLYCHROME, I would say, is it's a completely different, different inspiration. I would say, in a way, it's extrait de Cologne. So it's a Calone style type of fragrance, but with a 20% concentration, so it's lasting, and it's a celebration to spring, to the life cycle. So it has that burst of colors. So you've got those flowers. You've got really that idea of every spring, you've got that those flowers blooming, and it's really about that. It's a celebration of light, of colors, and actually, so the name is Blanc, means white. So you have those white flowers, but at the same time, you've got a solar notes. You've got some lemon, some mandarin. So you've got those zesty notes and also some lavender. Really, it's really colorful, and I like the opposition between whites. So it's very transparent juice compared to ROUGE SARAY, which is a ambery one. So that one is very clear, very transparent, so cologne style, but at the same time, you've got like the rainbow, I would say, in the bottle. So that was the idea, and I like the contrast of polychrome means multicolored, but at the same time, it's very transparent. So I like that opposition.
Great name, great inspiration too. Yeah, it's very fresh. I like the citruses. I also like green Petitgrain. I think there's some fig leaf in here as well, and some Ambroxan and Musk. Really great fresh fragrance. So this one is in a different bottle style. And is this considered a new collection then you've launched with this particular fragrance?
Yes. So it's the start. So usually when we launch a collection, just like the Riviera, you know, we had three new fragrances. It was 3 chapters, three different spots on the French Riviera. So here it's the start of a new collection, but we started with Blanc Polychrome, and we're gonna add. So it's more, as I said, like a eau style collection, but always with a high concentration to make sure it's long lasting.
Okay, so you have the blue collection. Is that considered the Riviera collection?
Yes, the Riviera.
And there's 3 fragrances there.
Yes.
And how many fragrances in the original line?
Oh, now I think we have 9 fragrances.
Okay.
I stopped counting. It's not that many, but sure, 3 Riviera, the white, it's a triptych, it's three bottles as well. So easier to remember.
So when do we expect the new fragrance in this collection? What's this collection called? O collection?
O with the X, so means it's the plural in French, so means waters, let's say, with the yes, meaning we're gonna have some more to come. Not in 2022, but in 2023, we're gonna enlarge that collection.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this one, and I like the color. The gold cap and the gold flakes inside it are so, they complement one another. So it makes it really interesting to look at, even more interesting than bottles, because the juice in here is gold to begin with. Yeah. But here, since it's light, the gold totally stands out, which is what I like. It's very hypnotizing to look at.
And also, Sebastian, we speak about tradition, we speak about our heritage, how we are reinterpreting the heritage. So I think that's a clear bottle with the gold color was also kind of a homage, a tribute to those royal colognes, to pay an homage, let's say, to that fragrance style. So it was a way to really to pay an homage. Yeah, it's a tribute to those bottles and to these beautiful bottles. Reason why we decided to have that very clear juice and clear bottle with the gold.
Nice. I really love this one. Yeah, I think all 3 of these fragrances that you've launched this last couple of years are great. Let's talk about this one, which is in the launching stage currently. It's LUNE FELINE EXTRAIT, and this is very exciting. This is the very first fragrance I bought from your brand when they first put it out at Javoy, but now you've created an X-ray version. Does that mean LUNE FELINE is your most popular fragrance to make an X-ray version of it?
Yes, it's one of the most popular one, and we mentioned that in the previous video, Sebastian. But I remember it was December 2014, if I'm not mistaken.
I bought it, and I was in Paris.
And it was the very, very first mention, of Atelier des ORS brand, because it was just released like few days prior to your visit to the shop.
I know. It was amazing. I was hypnotized with the bottles. I'm like, I have to get one of these. So that's almost 10 years ago.
almost. Yeah. And the when we launched at first, the one which was the most talked about by far was Rosomayade at that time. 6 years ago, and then year after year we have seen LUNE FELINE climbing, in the I would say in the charts, and today we really have LUNE FELINE and Rosomayade, these two standing almost at the same level. bestsellers, and then followed by we have NUDA VERITAS, we do have Bois-Sicard as well, we have Riviera Lazuli, BLANC POLYCHROME, and we see BLANC POLYCHROME and ROUGE SARAY also on the way to become bestsellers or great sellers for us. So we're quite happy about that. But true, today LUNE, ROSE, and NUDA are our bestsellers worldwide.
NUDA VERITAS.
No matter the country. So it's quite interesting to see that. And reason why we decided to make an X-ray, we had the demand, for X-rays, and so we tried to see how the olfactive signature will evolve, will change, and they were pleased with the extra, I would say, diffusion, with the extra longevity of the fragrance. So we decided to please our customers, the one who has been following us, who are lovers of LUNE Feline. So there is something new for them.
Cool. So what's the concentration difference? I know it's eau de parfum to X-ray. There's 30%. An oil.
That one is 30%, and the eau de parfum is 20%.
Oh wow! So it's very concentrated. Okay, tell us a little bit about LUNE Feline in general. It's a vanilla musk combination, correct?
Yes, yes. LUNE Feline. The inspiration was to make, I would say, to make something about seduction. The idea was gourmand, but not, I would say, not too gourmand, not too sweet. So we decided to dress it with some darker notes like Peru Balsam, some musk notes, to give some facets, to that vanilla. We do have also some spices, like we have pink pepper on top, cardamom, cinnamon. So it's a spicy vanilla on top. And it's about the attraction of the moon. So a magnetic star. So magnetics, it's seduction. So we decided attraction means seduction. So it was our idea of a seductive perfume. It's about being essential. It's about feeling great, and you dress yourself to a night out, and you wear LUNE Feline. That
Nice.
was our idea of that type of perfumes.
I can see. I wasn't as obsessed with vanilla when I first bought the original, but now I've become very obsessed with vanilla, and probably LUNE Feline is one of the triggers that caused me to be obsessed with the smell of vanilla. So that's awesome. Can you tell me, is this selling now? Is it at retailers, or is it just launching? I think you guys mentioned.
We have sold a few pieces already on the UK market. It was available at Harrods, at Fortnum and Masons, and but with the obviously with the things are a bit hectic, right now in terms of shipping, in terms of listing. So it's going to be soon available in other markets. So the French market will launch it for the for Christmas time, the end of the year period, and we will have it also soon on our e-commerce website.
Maybe I should take a trip to Javoy and buy it again on the 6th anniversary. So cool. That's launching soon. Will you be making more X-rays then? Is this the start of a few more that's coming in line, maybe for Rosomayade and a few others?
Rosomayade will be following very soon, and NUDA VERITAS as well. So we have these two. We are ready to be also launched, and then we'll see. Maybe ROUGE SARAY. Who knows?
So tell me, NUDA VERITAS. It's in the white bottle collection. What is that collection?
So that collection has been created when we worked on it. It was kind of a artistic, let's say, project. So it was to represent to give an olfactive signature to 3 paintings which have been made by Gustav Klimt, which is called Beethoven Frieze, which was inspired to Klimt by the Ninth Symphony of Beethoven. So you have basically the music, you have the 3 paintings, and the idea was to bring the olfaction in that field, and the idea is, and I just for you to know, we just finished with the musician here to reinterpret, let's say, the Ninth Symphony, and we are working on some I would say mini clips. So that you can when you smell the perfume, each perfume of the collection, you can look at the mini clip, some art of Klimt, and also that music. So it gives you a global
wow,
multi-species experience. So
nice.
we are actually working on the last chapter, the video, which is not the easiest one, trust me, to make sure we can really capture the ambience, the meaning of the perfume, of the music, and also of the paintings. We are working on it, and hopefully early 2022 it will be released on social media. People will be able also to get a kit with the 3 fragrances, the vials, on our website, so they can experiment themselves the music, the video, the paintings. So we are trying to promote that. And
cool.
Also,
so, I was going to say, will there be more launches in this white bottle collection? Which I have one right up there on the shelf there.
Yeah, I can spot it behind you.
Yeah.
For the time being, no new in the white collection, because the white collection was that triptych. These 3 paintings. So 1, 2, 3 bottles for the time being. But who knows? But for the time being, it stays as it is.
Okay. And what's NUDA VERITAS all about? It's jasmine, correct? And orange blossom.
Yes.
And a marine.
So the idea was to represent a quest for spirituality in a way. So we do have also on top, we do have some bergamots of orange flower petals. We have some osmanthus, patchouli. We have some oak moss also on the base notes, and we have some ambroxan to give also some lastingness to the perfume, and we do have also some mineral notes as well on the in NUDA VERITAS.
Cool. Okay, so we'll look forward to a X-ray version of that one as well in the future. So speaking of the future, what do we see coming soon from Atelier des Ors? You've launched the 3 fragrances. You have something new?
So we launched the Blanc and Rouge Saray. It was in 2020. So this year we had no launching. We have the X-ray, but let's say no new addition in terms of new fragrances. And next year we're gonna have a launch in the Riviera collection. So we're gonna expand that Riviera, French Riviera inspired collection. So new fragrance. And in September we're gonna have also a new fragrance, a new project. It's about what we have been missing during the last 2 years. It's about let's say a tribute to life, a tribute to a certain art de vivre. It's about the gastronomy. It's about going out. It's about celebration. So we have a project. Around that, and so that's for fragrances. And I can already also disclose that we are, thinking about our impact, and we are trying to make efforts and to work on the sustainability of our products. So next year, I can't tell you when exactly, but we're gonna launch the refillable bottle.
Ooh.
So our mold is ready. So we are making a new mold. We are making a new glass production, especially for that. So we're gonna have a pump you can unscrew, so a screw pump, and we're gonna also launch refills so that you can refill your bottle. And we are also working on smaller sizes, like travel sizes, handy size, like around 30 ml. So you can take your favorite Atelier des Arts fragrances.
Nice.
On the go. So,
wow.
Because the bottle, heavy glass, you've got some weight. You've got also the cap. So it's not the easiest one, when you travel for like 2 days to try to to put in a tiny in a pouch. So we're gonna have that, and these will be also refillable. So really trying to lower our impact. Yes.
So then refillable. Do the refills come with the gold flakes?
No. We have some challenges. I think today decision is not final, but we might have some challenges. So we are still experimenting, but we might not have the flakes in the 30 ml and in the refills. But we keep.
But originally they come with the gold.
Yes, but yeah, sure.
So what happens to the gold when the juice goes all the way down?
It goes out.
So it's sprayed out.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So if you do it let's say on a I will say you wear white or very light blue today, but if you spray it on a black shirt, for instance, you will see you may have some sparkles, on your shirt, but it's gold, so it's not a stain. So you just remove it like this.
Oh my God, I think I remember that once. I said, "What am I doing with all this gold?"
It's those gold flakes. So if you spray on your skin, then you have a nice your skin is shining a bit. So it's a nice thing, I guess.
Nice. Okay. Anything else you want to let us know? Let me quickly see if I've covered everything. I think we have covered everything. Yeah. Well, one more thing. How is it working with Marie Salamagna? Is she's still creating your perfumes, right?
Yes. We created with her the Riviera collection. So next year we are still working. We are still working with her for that new addition to the Riviera collection, and the same for that perfume we're gonna launch towards September, about celebrating life. Let's say we work with her, and we go even I would say maybe a step forward, because thanks to the lab, the research lab of Firmenich, where she's working, we are working on creating let's say new ingredients, or to represent new ingredients. So it's I would say it's a cool challenge, and it's quite exciting. So
nice.
I'm sure we'll have the opportunity once it's, let's say, closer to the launch date, when it's going to be finalized, at least the juice. We can speak together, and I can take you through the process and to tell you more about that creation.
Cool. And is the new creation in one of the original bottles, or is it a new collection, or?
It's gonna be a new fragrance in the same bottle. We have not quite decided yet where it falls. But we'll let you know for sure.
All right.
Once
cool.
You will know it.
Thank you. So that's a September launch. Next September, a year almost.
Yeah, a year. Yeah, a year from now. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I think we have covered the new projects. We have some more, but it takes time to develop these kind of projects, and sometimes it's a bit frustrating, because you have several ideas, and you would like to work on everything, and everything to be ready, so that you can launch, you can show what you are working on. but obviously, the market can't absorb too many new products, too many new brands, new concept projects. So we have to limit ourselves, which is a bit frustrating in terms of creativity. But 2023, we're going to have also a very, very exciting project we have been working on for some time. And we will also be very happy to let you know and to let your followers know what we are working on.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure, as always.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching that video. Yes, it was a little long, but you get to learn a little more about a brand, a specific brand that you might not know about. As I said, there's a giveaway, but before I get to the giveaway, I just wanted to let you know, I did discover this house, Atelier des Ors. I believe it was January of 2015, not December of 2015. Yeah, it was January of 2015, and the brand had just been put out at Javoy, and I was visiting there, and I learned about the brand, and there I fell in love with LUNE FELINE, and now they have the X-ray version of that fragrance, so which is awesome, and you can participate for a chance at that particular fragrance, or BLANC POLYCHROME or ROUGE SARAY. So to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is put down a comment letting me know what you liked about the video, and also which fragrance sounds the best to you, because the one that sounds the best to you is the one you're going to end up winning. Please put down your country, or if you are in the States, please put down your states. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in today. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.